Hi and welcome to Allison's Walk. I've been searching for a new travel art kit. This was my old one and I loved it, but I lost my art toolkit pocket palette sometime at the end of last year. So I decided it was time to experiment with some different options. Today I'm going to unbox some new sets and paint some color swatch trees to see which ones work best. Cute little one. I had been eyeing something like this for a while. It's a little wooden one and it hooks together with magnets. As you can see, it's tiny. It's actually even smaller than my art toolkit. It gives me a little bit of room for paint, a really tiny little mixing space, and the idea is that it'll go in something like this. It doesn't fit in my old set. It's too thick to fit in the little pocket that I sewed, and I customized this one. So to use that one, got this adorable little thing for Christmas. I would simply need to clip it on that, and then I can paint holding it. I am excited about this option, but it's definitely small. So I have a few other options I wanted to show you guys. Also for Christmas, I got this one, which is very similar, but as you can see, much bigger. I haven't filled it with watercolor yet. As you can see, it has more space for more colors and a larger mixing. It's also that same design. As you can see, it's definitely bigger. Actually, that's not bad. For any of these, I would need to bring some things with me, like obviously paintbrushes, some water. I often will use these little contact cases to store just a tiny bit of water, maybe a pencil, waterproof ink pen, and here's just some extra little clips and some tape to tape my edges. So I like this. It's beautiful. I really like the wood look over plastic. It's not quite as self-contained as this little setup that I was using last year. So I'll have to think about how to customize it to maybe include paintbrush and those kinds of things. Now, I actually haven't really gotten out and worked with either of these yet this year, but I'm excited to try them and share some videos of me working with these little wooden palettes. I also got a gift card to an arts and crafts store, and so I went and bought a few more options. I don't know if these will be ones that I will use, or I also would like to set up a couple of spare palettes so that when I'm taking my daughter with me and she wants to paint, she's not messing up my palette, she has her own to paint with. So I'm going to do just a little unboxing of the ones that I picked up. The first one I picked up is this Winsor Newton watercolor set. It's definitely thicker than I used to carry. These were colors that I thought I would like, but I'll have to try them and see. And part of why I was interested in this kit is because it comes with a water brush. This definitely has a larger amount of paint in it compared to even the bigger one of my wooden ones, but it's also much bigger to hold. So there you would put water in this, and then you have your paintbrush. There's a good amount of space for mixing, although it's kind of interesting that it doesn't lay flat. I don't know what I think of that. And usually when I take things out, I'm trying to hold everything. So I'm not sure how I would hold this. I think it's very promising for a kid's kit because they can use this watercolor brush and they don't have to carry water and not spill it. So if they were on the ground painting, mixing their colors, I think that this could work really well. I'll have to try these colors. I'm excited to test them out since I am still new to watercolor. I haven't used a lot of different types of watercolor to see the quality difference. But that is basics. It's a little bit chunkier because it has room for this watercolor brush. And then the other one that I picked up is this brand here. I like that it's skinnier. The colors that come with it. So it also comes with a brush, but not a water brush. And I think that maybe this is intended for you to put water in for mixing, which it's nice that there's two. Test out this brush. Lots of mixing space, which especially my little one has hardly any mixing space. So if you're trying to mix your own colors, this is great. I'm curious. I wonder if these would be interchangeable. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like that one fits in there nicely. So if I had a set of watercolor that I liked better, I could put it in whichever one I want. Which that's an interesting thought. They just sit in there. Definitely a good option. It's, let's see, a little bit. Yes, this one is definitely heavier because it's metal, not plastic. I think it's metal. Maybe it's just a heavier plastic. Yeah, I think it's just a heavier plastic. Which I like the feel of it, but it is heavier if you're carrying it. And both of these options are a little harder for me to know how I would want to use them. Say with my book, if I was out trying to paint, I suppose I could clip this one here. No, it's pretty big, and you wouldn't want your water to be at an angle. It would all spill out. I also just picked up some watercolor paper for putting together a kit for my daughter, so maybe I don't know. I've got to figure out how to customize these. For me to use them, I would want to be able to hold them and paint when I go places and do my quick sketches without having a bunch of things to hold. So I'll have to test out some of these paints and let you know what I think. But here's the overall first unboxing, first impressions. So I'll have to get out and do some painting over the next few weeks, and I'll let you know which one ends up being my favorite in replacing this. I really like this design that I had where I hold it and have everything. So we'll see. I'm guessing I'm going to want to customize these. So I'm thinking, let's do some painting. Let's test out the actual watercolor and see what we think. Okay, there we have a pretty good idea of what colors and blends I have in this kit. I'm pretty happy with it overall. I think that I might end up wishing I had more space to mix. Okay, next I'm going to test out this set. And go ahead and use the paintbrush that comes with it. Let's see if I can add water to these little wells. A little bit too much. So that's one of the things I was worried about, was how easy is it to put a little bit of water in this. I would probably have a water bottle, which might get a little easier. We'll just do a wet sky since it's already wet. Okay, it feels like these colors are more vibrant than the other one. That's much darker. First impressions, I am actually really impressed with this paint. Where do they say that is? Okay, that's the paint. It's great. I like it. So far, I really am impressed with these watercolors. Paintbrush is a little short. I don't feel like I have quite as good a control. Alizarin Crimson is what I have here. Oh, wow. A little too wet. That was my fault. It's a nice, vibrant color. That's a nice color. Here we have cadmium red hue, is what they're calling this one. Yeah, I don't know about this water. So, first impressions, I am quite happy with this paint. and I like that there's a good amount of space, but I would use extra water. Mostly, I think what I've learned is that I love Payne's Gray. It go very dark, or it makes a gray color. Yeah, I'm excited to experiment with this color, and I think if I add my own, make my own palettes, this is a color I want to get and include. So that's this one. And see, if I put water in it and then I close it, it's going to make a mess. I'm going to have to dump the water out. I don't know. Overall, not bad.
I don't need help.
I don't think I need any help. Thank you, though.
Okay, do you need help?
No, I don't think I need help.
Are you this funny?
I'm just doing a picture. I don't think I need any help.
You need help?
Nope, I don't need help.
Yeah. You want me?
Okay, we're doing the Winsor Newton, and since this one comes with a brush, I'm going to go ahead and use this brush that it comes with.
Mom, where do you make
Which
it?
means I need to put some water in it. I'm doing a picture.
Like me.
Just like you.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't take much water. Overflowed.
Want me have some water?
You have some water?
Yeah. Mom, where do you make it?
Gotta open my cup.
You have to look. Okay. Mom, where do you make it?
I'm making a picture of trees.
Want me to make it?
Yeah?
Mom, we made a tree.
You made a tree?
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm gonna make a riddle.
See, the black looks like a ladder kind of color.
Oh,
And the gray
okay.
has a little more adventure to it. I like both of them, but I think if I were choosing one, I'd go with the pink. This is our burnt sienna color.
Mom, let me come home.
It's a lot lighter and oranger than it looks like. Mixes. Nice and this paint gray though. This one is the yellow ochre. Another green that comes with this one. This is the sap green. The first one was the Verdian hue. I like this sap green. This is a good color. Makes me think of spring grass.
I know metal hard.
This is their lemon yellow hue. I'm actually gonna go ahead and mix a green right now. Let's see.
It's a way of
We're trying to mix my own green with their yellow and
make me the dead, mommy.
ultramarine. This one looks black until you get it wet. This is our dioxazine purple. This dark purple. I'm gonna give myself a blue tree here just so I can see the colors all together. It's like so here we have this one. Watercolor brush is not for me. It's not my favorite style. But I think it's great for my kids.
Mommy, they play
It's
the
a great job. Just brush back this. So the last one that I have is this one, and I actually don't think I'm going to test it or fill it today because I definitely liked the Winsor Newton and these Daler Rowney paints better than the paints that I already have. So I want to wait and get some nicer paints to fill this with. And then I actually am really excited about this. I think that I will like this for mine, but I want to fill it with some nicer paints. If you're looking for a good beginner kit, I would recommend the Daler Rowney kit for under $20. If you want a water brush, the Winsor Newton was a good set for about $30. I plan to order some higher quality paints to fill my wooden palette, so subscribe if you want to see a video with that setup in the future. Which one will my daughter start?
We got that picture.